mobile tips. Today, I'll be showing you how to build your team as if FC 26. So if you want to have a squad like mine that looks amazing like this, I'm gonna tell you how I did it. So if you were seeing my other videos, I have told you guys that I lost my old account and I had to start over again. So I'm gonna show you what I did, like start like getting my squad, start getting a good team quickly. So after you pass the beginner stuff, the kickoff stuff, and you finish, and then when you get out, um, you could go to the football center right here, and then when you come in, you could claim this player right here. Um, I think there was two of them that you could claim for free. I think it was a 104 and then a Declan Rice here, and then you could play these matches. So like, you get tokens to win. Okay, and then you could like the more matches you play, the more good players you get. Um, so if you were to hear me try this pack out, I recommend not trying it, cause it's basically like a scam. So I recommend like playing matches. So for just the 108 here, for if you replace with Andrew, you'll get 120, beginner 80, professional 160, and world class will give you 200 FC points. I mean football center tokens. Uh, and then you could play games in here. You could play the matches. You could adjust the team here. You might want to adjust like the team a little bit. It might bring the OVR a little higher. Um, and yeah, that's a good place where I recommend like uh using like to get free players like with the least amount of stuff. Football Center is basically like my favorite. Um, the second is Division Rivals. So if you, I'm gonna go like to the beginner side right here. So I'm currently an FC champion right now. It starts you here, right? So and then when you climb up, when you reach M tier one, you get a free 106, and then and then when you get to semi pro, the first you get a free 107, and then when you reach Pro V1 you get a 108, and then when you reach Class 1 you get a 109, and then when you reach Legendary the first you get a 108 to 115, and then a 108 to 111. So like for the harder of these, since you're like a beginner, if you're right now you might want to reach like Pro V and stuff. If you like right here, you could get free 106 and 106 stuff. And that applies to all divisions. That applies Visa Attack, Head to Head, and Manager Mode. Um, if you were to go live events, during the weekend, there's this ultimate challenge. If you pass the finals, which is against like the ultimate team, like with they're usually like 119s, it's pretty hard. You get a 106 to a 115 if you like to take on the challenge. Um, and yeah, that's stuff that I recommend doing. But inside the event, you might try and getting shards. So where you could get shards are from, you could get shards, uh, like from the Liverpool chapter. When you play matches, you earn tokens in all these chapters. Real Madrid, the Byron, and Juventus. You like earn, and then in the reward section, you could get gems and you get some tokens. And especially, if you go to the check out the Glorious box, you might get lucky and get 450. You might get a 112 to a 115. You might get a 111 to 115, or you might get that player himself somehow if you were to be lucky. And yeah, that's I'll pretty much say like for the most. how to get shards. I'm gonna discuss how to get shards in a different video, but let's move on. So if you're someone who likes to invest coins or gets a lot of coins, um, you might want to try if you want to buy some good players. So let's say I am looking for a 108, for example. Let's say I'm looking for a 108. I'm gonna use a 108 for example now. Um, and then let's see. I'm looking for a 108 for example. And let's say these are looking too expensive, right? So here's something I'll do. You press the OVR and then the value a little bit like up. Wait, did this just glitch? Oh my god, there's a glitch. I think there's a glitch in the thingy. There's a glitch. There's a glitch, guys. There's a little glitch, but there's a little glitch in the game. Yo, the English I loaded. So you could like bring the value like to be up. Maybe these are zeros, bro. Like come on, bro. Like you put some like the cheapest first, for example. Um, uh, yeah. Like for example, 65 mil, 64, and yeah, you could use the market to buy. And then if you want to invest your gem, I would say you could invest it. Just don't invest it on this pack. This pack just sucks. Like it doesn't really give you anything. Like you basically just waste your gem on this pack. Don't try crazy packs like 22,000 stuff. You might even get a 109 from this. It might you might be unlucky. So I recommend getting from the daily bundle. I recommend opening the daily bundle. But if you have a lot of gems and when you invest them, I'm gonna say this pack right here. I invested money in it. Well, not money, gems. Yeah, that's I'll say. Don't try like any special offers. I'm gonna say there's these two packs right here, and event, especially with Black Friday here. You have a lot of here good packs and stuff. But like if you were to buy the daily bundle for this one, um, yes, it gives you 10. But this pack was more like a scam because I got a 106 like Black Friday. Sometimes there's a little bit of scams here, so don't want you to try any. I will recommend not trying any random packs, any some sort of like random stuff. Um, and then if you like playing the game itself, you could go to the Beckham event. The Beckham event in the game. There's about 17 days left. So it's like more like of the easier one. So as you like progress, each time you do something, you earn a reward. So let's say for example, complete chapter one, you get 2,000 gems. Complete chapter two, you get 95 to a 1 to a 101. You get training transfer points, and then complete all the Beckham thingies, and then swap an icon Beckham to a starting 11. You could just buy one off the market. Score 50 goals in any mode. You might just come in and claim this. Play a games with nightmares. Blah blah blah. Win 10 matches with Beckham in your lineup. You get this pack. Complete 500 patches. 100 icon points. Um, Score assist for any 100 goals in any mode. You get this. Complete the whole thing. You get this. And collect all the rewards. You get this. I feel like as you like progress, you might. So let's say you probably when you come in, you could you could just easily claim this right here because you probably have done already. You have assisted people. And you might claim these two. You might claim these two Becomes right off the bat. if you're playing a lot. So here's how like to bug the game a little bit. See how here it says can swap an icon back to the starting 11. Maybe I'm gonna say you didn't score 50 goals or 100. Just you can't afford these two people, right? So here's how I did it. I just went to the market. I looked up Beckham. I spelled that wrong. Beckham. And then I put icons, and then wait, what? Wait, how is it player not found? Wait. Probably spelled it wrong. Here's what I'm gonna put in. Ready? David. I put David, and then I'm gonna put let's put England. Why didn't it select? Why doesn't it select? What's wrong with this? And then I'm gonna put it right here. And then there's all the Beckhams. So I recommend just buying this one right here. It's pretty cheap. And if you buy with a rank up, it's probably like a little cheaper if you buy with a rank up level 5. But it depends because like every day the marketing prices change up. So you might just want to purchase this, put it onto the lineup, play any games, and then sell them again. And then once when I invested my gems, I got I somehow got this Nesta right here from the Woodyverse event. I somehow got him. Like that was only 3,000 gems. Um and yeah, here's what I could do. And then that's it for the Beckham event. You could also for a Zlatan event, you get higher OVR people. So here's how I got my striker right now. So if you got that intro chapter, when you read these, for chapter 1 you have to play 16 matches, chapter 2 12, chapter 3 uh for chapter 3 you have to play 6, chapter 4 17, chapter 5 17, then chapter 6 you have to play 16. So as you progress, you start getting free players. You get a Zlatan with ranked up level 4 with a logo. You get a and then as you progress more, you get an Ibra as a 3 level ranked up Ibrahimovic, and then when you complete chapter 1, you get this goalkeeper right here. Yes, it's the Zlatan goalkeeper. Um, yeah, this is Zlatan goalkeeper right here. The thing is, he doesn't have gloves, but I had him in my lineup and he used to do good saves. You have to get a sticker with him. And once you finish all these chapters, you get to pick one of these three. I picked the one on the right here. Um, and yeah, that's what you could do in the Zlatan event. The Zlatan event, like I'm pretty sure, like it's pretty long. The Zlatan event, you have like 382 days for it. For most of the events are about to end. So yeah, yes, I may be doing this a little bit too late, but if you like to play a lot, you might do it. Um, alright, guys, thank you so much for listening to my video, and thank you.